Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to JonathanIsBadAtGames, where today we're going to be taking a look at Cat Girl Without Salad, Amuse Bouche, which is the humble original for June 2016, I believe. It started out, it's developed by WayForward, which are the people who developed Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, and it was designed around this pixel art they had for April Fool's Day, where they said that they were making this wild and crazy game that had all of these flashy elements, and it featured this cat girl in a bullet hell type thing with DDR arrows and all kinds of crazy stuff all around. I'll put it on the screen if I can find it. And they said they were going to develop it, but then they revealed that it was just an April Fool's joke, and to be fair, it looked pretty impossible to play, much less develop around, so people said that they wanted it, and I guess this is the creators' attempt at meeting their standards. But the problem that I see with it is that it doesn't quite meet the standard. It doesn't quite meet what it says that it was going to, for one thing, and for the other thing, it just kind of comes off as not really entirely fleshed out in a fun way. That's not to say that the game is not creative. I find it very creative, and you'll see why here shortly. It's a bullet hell, and the hitbox is the size of your bow. I just picked up the RPG, power-up. As you can see, the game kind of amalgamizes a bunch of different genres into weapon styles.
Here's an audio clip from Gunner's last known interview.
And it seems pretty. And when you get hit, you lose your power-up. I personally like the pea shooter as it is. Maybe I'm just a stick in the mud, as you'll soon find out. But personally, I just find it the most convenient to use. The other ones are they all have like their drawbacks. This one would be my second favorite, even though I don't much care for sport games, because the ammunition kind of bounces around. You can fire it pretty much endlessly. It does a considerable amount of damage. Not bad. It's kind of. But I think that's pretty creative of them to do, and I think it's creative that they tried to create such a crazy and wacky game. The problems that I have with it are pretty much entirely just the overall feel of the game. I feel like if they wanted to pay an homage to gaming in general, they could have done it in a way that was less annoying, but maybe the only way to do it was with these ADHD fucking sugar rush characters. The reason I don't like it is because it personally reminds me of middle school when I was a cringy random XD kind of kid, where I would just say nonsense and be needlessly hyperactive, and it was, looking back on it, I'm just like, why would I do that? And now that's what she does, is be needlessly hyperactive.
Way too cool for school.
And doesn't listen.
True. There is no education system for space enemies. Eat bullets, dum-dum!
I get that that's just her character, but it's so annoying to deal with. I don't know why anyone would want to be this character. I feel like there are different character archetypes that could fit in the representation of a gamer. Like, there are a lot of cynical gamers out there. You could have her like fucking annoyed by all the things that are going on, and just like, I don't know, just, I guess it wouldn't be the same game without her being crazy and fucking obnoxious. However, fuck that, you know?
In the 1980s, video games had limited resolution.
There seems, okay, so here's where
Yeah, but this isn't a video game.
some elements just don't seem to work out quite well. Okay, the DDR one, yeah, good. Okay, so for one, the music doesn't quite seem to fit the overall. I gotta show you what this is. So this is DDR, obviously.
1980 is a year.
I have no rhythm.
Years used to be calculated using numbers. When did they change that?
The hard part is like focus. So the game has a lot of these, this is why I call it ADHD. It's really fucking crazy. I'm trying to focus on the arrows down there in order to fire my bullets in a useful way, while also making sure that I'm not hit by enemies, but I can't directly look at the enemies. I can't, it's all peripheral vision while I try to focus and aim and talk at the same time. And then on top of all that, they've got dialogue going on in the background that I have no idea. Like, I've played it 3 times, and I'm really not sure what she said any of the time.
No, it means he only eats lettuce and lettuce byproducts. Ew! Health food! That is not funktastic! He also hates shirts. Then let's fight fire with fire! Don't take off your shirt, Kabako.
Okay, I really wish that she wasn't this fucking insane. Like, that's my main problem, is dealing with the fact that I have to play that kind of character. Like, when you get certain... Oh, I didn't notice the freeze frames when you bite the enemy, but it can be kind of different sometimes. Like, there are annoying characters that work, is what I'm trying to say. If you played Borderlands, I feel like Tiny Tina, I think is her name, something or another. Her voice actor is Ashley Birch from Hey Ash, What You Playing? I feel like characters like that, where you don't have to deal with them for the entirety of the game, are one thing, but for this to be the main character of the game, it reminds me of the like I said, the cringy random XD middle school phase that I went through, and also like shows like the reboot of the Powerpuff Girls where Bubbles like twerks and shit. It's too much. It's not. I don't find it funny. I don't find it entertaining. I just find it kind of annoying, and it just sits. It sits weird with me.
Hey, is that a giant space cow?
That's where it cuts off. So keep an eye out for a giant space cow, Kabako. I will.
See, here's an example. Why?
Which direction he went in.
Why is there a giant space cow? Why? What purpose does that have? To be humorous? Why is it funny? Because cows aren't in space? I mean, technically speaking, cows can be in space, since the joke is that aliens abduct cows, but I don't know, man.
I bet he's talking about a girl.
I think my problem is that I take things too seriously, maybe. And maybe that's why I don't enjoy this game, because I don't know how to just let go and have fun. But I
wonder if there's a connection.
I find the game fun. The gameplay itself is fun, but the character they make me not want to play it. Like, I'm torn between wanting to finish the game because like I enjoy the mechanics and the creativity behind it, but I don't want to hear them talk. The art style is okay, luckily. I feel like the animations could be a little bit better. Like she's flapping her wings. She's got like wind blowing through her skirt. I'm not sure that's entirely necessary, or her pigtails are moving. They're in space. There's no gravity. Would that be making her pigtails move? I feel like they would be straight back if anything. But there's really no indication that there's like a movement going on. Like when you go up and down, I feel like there could be a little bit of a indication of which direction you're moving, just to flesh out a little bit better. The enemies don't really move. They kind of stand still. Even when they're firing stuff, they're just a still frame, really. Okay, we're about to see the first boss fight. That's where the game really picks up, by the way, is the boss fights. The enemies aren't really that bad. They kind of just there.
Baco, the intergalactic bounty hunting cat girl, in the flesh.
And clothes. Where's your shirt, dude?
You have no idea how much I've missed you, baby.
Ew, don't call me that. Also, who are you?
I set half the galaxy's on fire to find you.
I'm in the phone book. Wait, are there still phone books?
Maybe this song will remind you of our love. Would you like to hear it? Nope! Excellent! 1, 2, 3, 4!
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I like the art style. And the boss fights. The boss fights are what we... Oh good, I got that weapon.
Good year! I love grown-ups.
I was a struggling street guitarist. I wasn't very good, though I had heart.
Don't we all? Inside our chests?
But my soul was empty, like an empty bottle.
Oh, metaphor.
Then I met you, and that all changed. You filled up my soul, Kabako.
With what?
Oh my god. See, the boss fights are kind of better, even in the animation thing. Like, he'll strum his guitar to cast the spell. I feel like there could be a few more animations. I don't really understand why there are just people standing around in face. Why is he able to fucking steer himself? Why is she?
Amazing. Here's our got a big
Oh,
head.
shit.
Say something, but I thought it'd be rude.
I chased celebrity instead of chasing you.
Twice as big as it should be.
Eventually, I left you behind.
Oh my god. Okay,
Your eyebrows are ginormous.
the style kind of reminds me of Steven Universe, especially when he like leans his head down like that and strums his guitar, because it kind of reminds me, it looks reminiscent of Steven Universe's father. So that's, art style is fine. Voice acting is superb. I mean, I don't like the characters much and I don't like their portrayal, but the voice acting is pretty on point, and I guess portrayal isn't really the word I'm looking for, since I said the voice acting is good. It's just the direction they went with the characters that I don't like, which that's their decision, I guess. I mean, there's really no reason they should listen to me about it. Like I said, I'm kind of just sticking them on. A lot of people seem to enjoy the game a lot. It gets kind of a mixed reception from what I understand. The people who really wanted the game are like happy with the game. The people who are just kind of like, what is this? Or just kind of like, what is this? Unless they're YouTubers that are like enthusiastic about everything, in which case,
That's what's gonna happen.
you know, they'll probably enjoy it. People who really almost never seem to have a mean thing to say about anything are like, oh yeah, it's a really good game, but not me, man. I guess that's my only complaint, though, is the animations could be a little bit better and more polished if they had more time to do it, I imagine, and oh my god. Maybe tone back on the craziness of the characters, but then again, maybe that's the point of the game. It just feels like a sugar rush fueled ADHD fever dream type thing. And it doesn't emphasize the parts I enjoy about it, which are the fact that it,
Search your heart, Kabako. You know you still love me.
that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that pizza would be nice. Oh, that pizza would be nice.
Believe it.
Okay, good.
Cause I ate a lot of cronuts.
This is my third time playing it, and I beat it the first time, and I lost it the second time. And the reason I lost it the second time, I was trying to record. I'm babysitting my dogs, and my dog decided that it really wanted attention. I have trouble with these music notes. I'm trying really hard. Oh, now I'm singing the lyrics to a song, I imagine. No. Oh, not this shit again. Oh, come on.
Scraps.
Anyway, yeah, I like the art. I feel like the animation could be better. I guess I can just continue. I don't know how that works. I like the art, I don't like the animation. I like the voice acting, I don't like the characters. And I like the gameplay, but not the parts they emphasize. For instance, I'd like for it to emphasize...
Intergalactic bounty hunting cat girl.
Can we skip the dialogue, because we just saw this?
Clothes. Where's your shirt, dude?
You have
Anyway,
no idea how much
I'd like for them to...
baby.
Personally, I would prefer that
Don't
they
call
emphasize
me
the gameplay
that.
mechanics where...
Who are you?
It's from
I said
the
half
different
the
game
galaxy's
genres,
on
like the
fire
gun,
to find
the
you.
power-ups. They're really
The
cool.
phone book.
I wish they'd
Wait,
emphasize that
there's no
aspect of the
phone books?
gameplay rather
Maybe
than
this song will remind you of our love. Would you like to
the
hear it?
characters themselves.
Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A bullet hell that implements like platforming and Pac-Man and sports and like
It was back in the
Bubble
year
Bobble
of
type
Lemon
shit.
Waffle Cronut.
That's cool.
I love cronuts.
Characters themselves, not so much.
Struggling street guitarist. I wasn't very good, though I had heart.
Oh, can
Don't we all? Inside our chests?
But my soul was empty, like an empty bottle.
Oh, metaphor.
Then I met you, and that all changed. You filled up my soul, Kabako.
With what?
I feel like the bosses are really the only part where you gotta focus on the bullets more than the enemy itself. I walked right into that one. The more I listen to the music, the more I like it. I feel like it could be a little more action oriented when you're in the middle of the normal level, but I guess it's kind of fitting for him.
Same vocals, I played
No.
guitar,
No,
together.
no. This is not good for boss fights. Oh, this is not good for
Got a
boss
big
fight.
head.
I was gonna say something, but I thought it'd be rude.
I chased celebrity instead of chasing you.
It's like
eventually,
How lucky
I
there.
left you behind, and I've regretted it ever since.
Your eyebrows are ginormous.
What's the point of dialogue if one of them is just gonna completely fucking not focus on it at all? You know? That's what the entire time people are talking, she's just completely spacing out, not interested in what he's saying, not progressing any kind of story. It's just drivel is why I don't like it. There's really no point to it. You know?
The only woman I've ever loved, Kabako.
Aww.
Thousands I've dated since meant nothing to me.
What now?
And now that I've found you, I'll win back your love. Note, a painful note.
Or maybe he's the one that's not paying attention to her. I don't know. It's hard to
Two
tell.
are inseparable.
I'm starting to remember you now.
And either I'll get your love back, or I'll die trying.
The second thing.
Okay, one element I don't like of this boss fight. I don't know if it continues on in the next boss fights. I haven't played past this, but the fact that when you empty his health bar, he just kind of regains it, and there's no indication of why or how many times it's gonna do that. I feel like that could be communicated, and it would be fine. I think I got the hang of those. Oh yeah, there we go. I didn't get it a single time. That's a new one for me. Oh, that spoke too soon. I don't have the reaction time to move out of the way. That's my own bad, but that's not the game's bad.
Search your heart, Kabako. You know you still love
Okay, that
me.
one's okay, I guess.
Buddy, the only things running through my heart are blood.
I could use that hamburger. Oh god.
I don't believe it.
You should, because I eat a lot of cronuts.
I don't know what cronuts are. Yeah, if I wanted the sugar frosting random factor, I don't know. I don't... It's bad at what would make it good, and it's bad at what would make it bad, or it's good at what would make it bad, I guess. Is what... I was trying to say something and I lost complete track of it. You have no idea how many times, like, I played it the first time and I was like, alright, I need to figure out what I want to say. And I sat there and I did that, and then I can't remember a single damn thing. I'm just kind of improvising despite the fact that I had like a whole thing set up. And that's kind of point of these in Let's Plays. I feel like I'm better off scripted, but I want to get better at improvisation and speaking in the middle of things. So I kind of, that's why I don't do these in review style, besides the fact that they would take a considerable amount of time.
Great job. Hey, I did something.
You've destroyed me. Here, take my heart. I don't need it anymore.
Ew.
She told me you would do this.
She who? Who's she?
It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay. You know, you're not all bad.
Really?
Well, you're mostly bad. I mean, you did set the galaxies on fire.
For you?
Next time, buy me some cronuts. Squiddy! Come on, Squiddy. Let's get out of here. I'm starving. Yes, sir.
If you want to, you can destroy the heart. I don't know why. I don't know what the point of that would be. But yeah, those are kind of my thoughts on it. I might play the rest of the way through the game. The mechanics are good enough for me to warrant playing through it. Maybe there's a deeper storyline to this, because that seemed kind of weird there at the end. But maybe not. Who is she? I have no idea. Maybe there's a reason Cat Girl acts like this and she'll be normal at the end of it. But right now she's just kind of a headache to me. But the game itself is good. But if you're not into this sugary ADHD random XD nonsense, it's probably gonna grate your nerves, and understandably so. But if you don't mind it and you want a fun game, definitely give her a look, because I'm pretty sure that WayForward said they were going to be making a fully fledged Cat Girl game in response to having done this. I think it's a successful experiment. I think it does some creative, ingenious things with gameplay and explores some interesting concepts, but otherwise, it's not really my cup of tea. At any rate, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that failure is not the worst case scenario, so glow on with your bad selves, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay awesome.